friend, it's Amy with Renewing Stitches. Glad you're here. I'm going to make this quick. I do have a few things to show you, but I wanted to record today. Today is Monday, January, not yet. December 23rd of 2024. It's Christmas Eve, and tomorrow, my normal day, Tuesday, that I would record and post, we are having Christmas lunch with my family. And so I'm not sure when I will get to videoing. So I'm going to do it today and post it today. Tomorrow we'll have lunch and we'll go see Daddy and we'll play dominoes. We'll play 42. And it's also going to rain, so the lighting probably wouldn't be very good anyway. So I'm just going to share real quickly what I've been doing this past week. It is sunny and 65 or 6. Well, I say sunny. It's partly sunny, partly cloudy. Excuse me. 66, yes. And per usual, yesterday at church, before church, it was upper 40s, low 50s. I wore my Christmas sweater to church, and it's today too hot to wear it, so I didn't wear it. However, I do have a Christmas t-shirt that is newly acquired, and I wanted to show it to y'all because it was a goal. It's not a stitching goal, but it was a goal for me this year. Here it is. The Charlie Brown Christmas 5K, 10K. I ran a 10K. I ran it virtually with a friend, and I have been training. I had signed up specifically for this one to run a 10K. I did a turkey trot this year. We had a family turkey trot, or just around here, a home turkey trot. Last year, my oldest and I ran it, and I had bought t-shirts from Amazon that had 5K on Turkey Day, and then for the family members that weren't running, they were part of the trot squad. I think those are still available on Amazon if any of y'all want to do that next year. This was the second annual. This year we had another family join us, and that was fun. But I have been training for this specific one because I love Charlie Brown Christmas. And these are held all over the States. The one in Dallas was this week. This stinks because I wore it on my recovery run this morning. So I'm going to wash that. That's why I didn't wear it. But that one, it was virtual. And that's why I signed up for virtual. The actual race was Saturday in Dallas. The one close. There's one in Houston. I think there was one in Austin, but there are several in the States. And you can sign up for any of them virtually, and you can walk. And you can run, or you can do whatever your goal is. My goal was completion because I wanted to get the shirt and this medal. This is our finisher medal. It is chunky. Look at that. I will make it into, well, I won't make it into anything. It'll be a Christmas ornament. That's the back of it. I love it. And so that's what I wanted to do. My goal was that. I don't sign up for a lot of races. And because they're rather expensive when you get to the driving and the entry fee and the hotel if it's further. So it gets a little pricey sometimes, but a virtual 10K was doable, and I was encouraged by my family to go ahead and do it. So yay, 10K, which is 6.2 miles, and I ran it in, again, my goal is completion. I ran it in an hour and 20 something minutes. I don't remember. I stopped once for a big old swig of water, and I don't remember what it was. It was an hour and 20 something minutes, but anyway. And my run this morning was nice. I love running in the 60s, 60 degree weather. Friday, it was windy and it was 40, which I'm glad we didn't run Saturday. It was the temperature Saturday morning was 38. There wasn't any wind, but it was 38. Listening to the planes fly over. Okay, so enough about that. Moving on. I have one finish, one new start, and one WIP. But I also wanted to show you the stitches, the family stitches that I finished. If you remember, in the second week of November, maybe the third, you can go back. I showed you all the family pieces that I've stitched these past 20 years and how they were all in frames. Well, the box for that 20-something frames is heavy, and putting it up in the attic and bringing it down was always, I would wrap them good, but if we fall, then they're going to break and glass will be everywhere. So I really wanted to lighten it up a lot. So my goal this year was to finish them all in flat folds, and I did that. I picked out 4 fabrics, which I've shown you before, but I'm going to share with you the finishes again. I am going to cover the names, but these were all just taken. This is one of the fabrics. These were all taken just from various books. This is one of the fabrics. These are collected from various books that I've had throughout the years. Another one of the, and I've just put them on the flat fold. This was the one where our oldest was born. And this is, I told you about this one. This is when our youngest was born, and so I got this out of that book that I showed a couple of times ago. I also made ornaments out of that. Maybe like that. This was a hard one. Let's see. I don't remember what I used to cover that one up, but you see the, well, there we go. Anyway, so I just wanted to show them all as they have been finished and are now light and will be awfully nice to, that was 2012, 2013, awfully nice to have in a box with not a lot of glass. And my family has picked these out. There we go. My family has started picking these out, about 10 years ago, picking out the stitches, and I've just been stitching them. Maybe, there we go. I've just been stitching them. Like we'll pick out several that we like, and then one we'll choose. This is 2017. One of my favorites. Oh, that's got a piece of something there. There you go. And flat folds, I've watched several tutorials. I will tell you, it is not to be rushed. Not to be rushed. And I think about the time that I got, oh, there we go. You can see my name. That's okay. About the time I got the hang of it, it was over. So, and then this is 2023. This was last year's. So you can see the different fabrics. There's this one, and that one, and that one, and this one. So, and I've got a couple more that I'm going to start cycling through probably next year. So the one for this year that I have ironed, but I haven't fully finished yet. I did finish stitching, but I haven't fully finished because I have put the fabric and the felt in a highly secure place that I can't find yet. So I've got it ready. So I'm going, when I put these back up, I'm going to look every place that I thought I had stashed it and see if I can find the felt, and fabric. So here's the finished piece. This is a 25 count steel blue Lilianna, and my youngest picked out the Church Spire out of the ones that we had chosen, and I'll show you that book real quick. So this was the book that I used, Oh Holy Night by Count on Kappie, and this is the one he picked out. These are all super small. I mean, 30 by 30. They're easily done. This one was a little bit more. I mean, there's a couple of them that are a little bit more. The Wise Men and the Stained Glass, and some of these would be a little bit longer stitching time, but it really, oh, I love that one too. Anyway, so that's that. And then I did the alphabet using the good old Leisure Arts Alphabets Galore from 1998. This is a favorite. I go to it often. I've done that. That turns out beautiful. The Cardinal alphabet. I've done the Santa alphabet. What else? I did the pansies one year for my sister. She had pansies at her wedding. I think this one's lovely. I haven't done it though. What else? Oh, my, did it just blank? Yeah. A good friend of mine did stationery for me using several of these, and that's one of them. So anyway, I did that for the alphabet on the one I finished. So this one is ready to go as soon as I find the fabric and floss, fabric and felt, all that alliteration. So last time you saw it, I had the bells stitched, and I had everything stitched but the white and the back stitch and that, of course. So it's all done now. So it shouldn't take long as soon as I find my stash. And then the new start is the wedding stitch. So we're going to a wedding in January 12th. And I'm stitching from this book here, Oh Israel. I'm stitching this flowery motif, but I'm putting these Hebrew words in there instead. And I may, depending on the counting and charting, I may end up just doing the top part and then putting in the Hebrew words, and then putting in the I'll chart underneath it the what that says. And it says where is my little thing? It says, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. It's from Exodus 6:4, and so I thought I might chart that in English and just put it underneath. And so it would be a long, framed piece, and then we'll get something for them from their registry. So this is what I've got. I'm stitching this. What am I stitching it on? Where's my note? Here it is. That's not it. Here it is. I wanted to stitch it on blue, but I didn't have enough of the piece that I wanted to stitch it on. I didn't have enough. So I ended up picking a 30 count lamb's wool linen, and I'm stitching 2 over 2. And here's where I am. It's working up pretty fast. I'm halfway through the upper part. Excuse me. Halfway through the upper part. So this will be mirrored over here. There is a flower right here in the middle. So I'll have enough room to put the Hebrew words, letters, characters, maybe that's it, Hebrew characters. And then I'm going to chart underneath. And then if I have, I don't know, I think that's probably going to be it. So I can do that, and then do that underneath. I think that'll be good. The Hebrew letters, Hebrew characters are going to take a while to count. This has been, you know, it's pretty, it's going pretty fast, so that's it. And then the WIP, I'll keep this out. My one WIP is Strawberry Fields Forever. I am stitching this start along with Sarah at sewmesarah. Hi, friend. For her birthday, she picked Strawberry Fields Forever as part of their, she and Sally of Flossie Sews and Growths. Hi, friend. This is Sarah's birthday stitch. They're doing a Fun for 50 sale this year. And we're coming quickly to the end of the year. So she started this, and I've had it for a while. I wanted to start it, and I did. Did I write down what I'm stitching it on? Oh, yes. I did not write it down, but I remember. This is on toast. This is 14 count toast. I'm going to write that down on the back of this, just in case I forget at some point. Toast is found at Hobby Lobby. It is by Artiste, I believe. That's where I am. Last time you saw, I didn't have any other bricks filled in, but I've had the mortar done and just the outline of that thing. Now, I don't know what that's called. I am not going to spend a lot of time thinking about it. I wanted to tell you that the charted color, the charted color for these, I got mixed up. So, I don't know, let's see here. And you probably wouldn't have known if I didn't tell you, but the lighter color is supposed to be here, and this darker color is supposed to be where the lighter is. So I just flip-flopped it, and I'll just flip-flop it over here too. I got it mixed up. It doesn't bother me a bit. I do like the blue though. I had thought about changing it to a red brick, but since there's red in the gate and red in the house and in the strawberries, I just left it. And I like it. I don't know that I've ever seen blue bricks. I've seen bricks, a brick house painted, but bricks fired to be blue. I don't know that I've ever seen that in person. That may be a thing. I think it'd be pretty. I don't know that I've ever seen it. But anyway, it's this blue. It's pretty. $9.24, or it's Gentle Arts 10 bucket, which kind of a blue gray, I guess. I'm pretty sure the model was stitched in the Gentle Arts and all the called for overdyes. But I do like the $9.24. So I filled in a lot of the bricks, and then I started on that thingy, and then I started on the gate, which looks lighter than this one too. But again, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So that's the called for DMC. But anywho's, that is all I have. I forgot to mention who I've been watching. I have been watching a bit of Flosstube. I'm catching up with Flossmasses, which there are a lot of. I just wanted to mention a few right now that maybe, I don't know, they're probably on your radar, maybe not. I don't know, but I wanted to share because one is new to me. Yes, one is new to me. Diana Bloom Designs. I will link her below. She has a freebie out that is a bird with a snowflake, and I found her Etsy, and she's got another bird. It's going to be a series, and I am so excited. Kim, I don't know if you've seen it. Kim, Contented Needleworker Kim. Go check her out. Anybody else who loves birds too. Karen. It's cute. Cute. The first one, the one on Etsy, is a chickadee, and I can't remember what this new one is, but It is so cute, precious. So check her out. And then two that have posted recently that haven't posted in a while. Lilianna of Owl Be Stitching Forever. Hi, friend, if you're watching. And then Jennifer of Stitching in the Bluegrass. Haven't seen her in a while. It's good to see her too. Hi, Jennifer, if you're watching. What else? So I lots of new starts planned, but not for this week. They'll be they'll be in January. So this next week, I just am going to stitch whatever and enjoy my time with my family. So I hope you do too. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you, Lord willing, in a week and one day on New Year's Eve. We usually go to my parents for New Year's Eve and eat a meal and play dominoes. So we'll do that again. So I may record on Monday as well next week. But anyway, enjoy your time. Thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so thankful for you. Let me know if you have any questions. And I will see you.